Alright, welcome to, well, OpenShot video editor. This is just your TLDW. The loss, the only solid thing I can tell you about loss is to always include the gray border in your calculations. Okay? I have tried in the first part to show that it's the victim's loss you need to pay attention to. But in the second video, it's where is it? Give me a sec. I show you that it's the shooter's loss you need to pay attention to, which drives me up the wall. So there's no easy answer. There's no easy solution. All you've got to remember is pay attention to that gray border. It is included in the loss. Yeah, unfortunately, I have no answer for you. You have to pay attention to both the target's loss and the victim's loss in order to discover whether you need to back up more. That's all I can tell you, other than include the gray border. Yeah. Anyways, I'll let the two videos play for you. Hopefully it works out all right, and have yourself a good one. All right, welcome to Steel Division 2, Major Freak. I've just taken a screenshot of in-game of the exact angle that Attack Power was looking at when the AT gun took out his tank, which, as you can see, shouldn't be able to, right? Yeah, I know, right? Happens all the time. So I'm really curious as to the mechanics around the actual shot location that you can hit with your field of vision, line of sight loss, basically. So I'll turn that to minimized. So we're in the exact angle, exact camera shot. I can get, if I put my cursor right here, see that this bush line and this tree shadow right here, if I put my cursor right there, see, I can get right on top of let's see, his tank is right, see that, I'll go back, see this right here, this shadow, this pointy shadow, the small pointy shadow, that's exactly right here. This is exactly where his tank is. And as you can see from his viewpoint, the location of the AT in his game was lined up on the shadow. And if you consider, like, I'm coming to the conclusion, see that gray border between the lost view and the fog of war? I believe that gray border actually includes, I believe the gray border is included in the loss. You have to take that into account. I'm coming to that hard conclusion. Just from closely observing. So if we do that, right? And we'll go back to the exact location that AT was at, which was right here. And when Attack Power hovered over it, that was pretty much what he saw. And he was like, this exactly what happened at 12:57 in that my fifth used against me, Attack Power versus Yaman, game 1. So right there, Yaman knew exactly where to put his AT. But the weird thing is, for some reason, it considered its location there. Now I don't know why. I it must be it. Game mechanics bugs, codes, weak points. Loss calculation mechanics might be kind of twitchy there, because as you can see, if I follow this along in that angle, if I follow this along from it, typically see the joining of this tree line, tree shadow, and the bushes. If I follow it all the way along, I have loss on that road pretty much along this entire stretch right here. So I am wondering, I'm very curious. I see the highlighted, I'll bring it over.
Bashita? Oh, it's shooting at the... It's like, no, it's shooting at the T-70. What? Doesn't have a line of sight to that. But of course it actually does.
So, when you're looking at it, it is 1250. I'll go to 55. All right, so it's right there. It's not at the bush line. So how the hell can it see this tank right here? So it's definitely a trick location. And if you see, when I was in game looking at it, where should I put my tank for a trick shot? I was like, I remember that game. Where was that? And I was like, okay, right here is perfect. I can get good enfilading fire down here and good flanking fire down on the 2 roads into the town, where I'm protecting mostly. And that location is right here. Right here in the center of that little bump there. Easy enough to check out. I was like, great, but I was like, wait, the trick shot, was this the trick shot location that... No, it wasn't. So I went back and looked at that video, and so he's pretty much here, as you can see, exactly like he was situated right... Where is it? There. That's exactly what Attack Power saw. But how the hell, you'd have to be, look, you have to be all the way up here. How could he... Well, that's not far, but how the heck could... I'm just guessing here. Could the loss mechanics consider your loss based on if it was facing down this direction, could it be based on the left side of the hitbox, not the center? It could. Left front, left rear. I'm guessing left front. Say left front of the hitbox of the facing of your unit is what it actually calculates the loss for. Because that's like, right, so here to here, here to here, right along there. And if it was right there, there, nope, there, nope, there. Okay, right there is, it would have to be, left front, but a unit can't be bigger. There's no way the AT could be bigger, so it's definitely got to be just, I've got to ignore my guess as to, the hitbox location of where it calculates loss, because that AT can't be that big a hitbox, right? Could it? Could it? Let's get an AT. That was a... I don't believe it was a pack 40. Oh, okay, it was a pack 40. Okay, I have a pack 40. Do I have it available in... Yeah, I do. Give me a sec. Let's get the pack 40 in position. Let's get rid of that. And 40, 20 points, 20 points, 20 points. Do I hear 20 points? Get rid of the Panzer. 60 points. There we go. And we will place it right frickin' on that spot. Exactly. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, yes. No. Yeah. No. I know, right? Come on. Where are you? Where are you? Come on. Almost. Almost. Where are you? Come on. I had it before. Right there. Okay. Alright. So. This is just... What? Hey, look at that. Okay, well, sorry. I just got excited there. Okay, what would be the odds that the left front or the left... No, it would have to be the left... Could it be the left rear? Let's just consider left center because left front doesn't seem to work too well. Well, it might. I mean, look, the left side of that... we'll see the unit size. Let's see the actual unit, you know. So let's speed this sucker up. Alright. Because I'm kind of curious. It's like, it could answer a few things, and if you could use that consistently, that would be cool. Like, if you could actually use this as a rule of thumb, that would be awesome. Alright, so pack 40 in position, and I'll need it facing down that road, which it will. Bloop. Alright. Okay, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving. It's happy with that location. That's exactly what it is. Will it shoot at things coming down the road? Probably not. Stealth is very good. Optics are good. It's... Hey, what the... Did you see that? Oh, that was freaky. It definitely spotted that thing. So that is definitely a trick location. That is cool. That was sweet. Okay, well, that answers that question. But I don't think I'll be able to see that again. I think that was a one-off thing, so I'll end it there. Surrender. Go into replays. What's that? Rename. Trick shot. Caps lock would be good to be not on, and play. Alright. Pretty sure we're gonna have to 13 minutes of... Alright. So all I need to do is speed it up until it gets into place, and then good. And yeah, I was initially going to test. It's an AA test where I get sight on a 37 millimeter towed AA piece, and see if my artillery can suppress it with one shot. It's a crap 150 millimeter. It's 4 rounds a minute. So yeah, there's no way it'll be able to fire twice before it scuttles out of the way. But I'm hoping that I can suppress it, or at least cause it to be, inaccurate with one shot. I doubt it, but I just want to test it, see if it's. I don't think it'll be. It's got a wider shot dispersion than the SK-18 and the K-35T, so I'm not too impressed by its stats, but I just want to see it in action. Anyways, that's the main purpose for this test. But I got distracted. Saw a squirrel. Wanted to try out the trick location. I'd be curious about watching the other side view for sure. All right. Yeah, I'd like to see the other side's view. But for now, I'm just going to wait till I see that question mark, and then I will replay the video again, watching from the other side, and see if I can see that Pak-40 from the location of the road, right? Should be a no-brainer. Okay, so at some point very soon, I should see a question mark, and it'll start aiming. And sorry for the slow pace of this video, but I don't know exactly when that's going to happen. And nothing, well, this does, no it doesn't. No, I don't think that's it. Off Clara in the church will see this the same way this one does. So what are you doing? Okay, you're aiming down that road. Did I miss it? Nope, there it is. See? Son of a... See the gray border? That's definitely... So why did you suddenly miss... Weird. Interesting. So I saw one. And that's all I'll get? I saw just the one. Okay, so why did I just see just the one? There was a ton of them. It's crazy. Why did it see that one? Where was the location that Attack Power was viewing from? He was right here, looking down there. Maybe more like there. And it was sitting right there. So the gray border is a definite, for sure. But this trick shot location, very confusing. So it only saw one thing, like one question mark. What the hell, right? Was it because of the stealth of that one vehicle? was the worst of the bunch? Was it that it was trying to pass another vehicle and you got the tap power just got unlucky and the edge, the hitbox of the tank was just too far elsewhere? Yeah, I don't know. We shall see. Hopefully, I'll get some answer from watching this side of it. I'm hoping to. My hypothesis, of course, is that that one question mark you got to see was simply because that one vehicle was the lousiest stealth of the bunch. But that doesn't seem right for some reason. I don't know why, but there were too many vehicles, right? So the other thing, it could have been passing another vehicle, and that could have done it. All right. All right. We've got 3 stealthy. And I don't believe I got stuck. There I am. Okay. So I saw it. Now hide this panel. Okay. So I'm seeing it. They're all in a line. Wow, that's a lot of them. It's hilarious. It's getting set up. I'll see that the attacks, the aiming, or the aim spool going, for sure, I'll bet. And getting position. Does it see? No, I doubt it would see one of these, right? Okay, so disappeared from view. Now here comes the trucks. But there was more than one truck, so why did you only see one of them? Oh, wait. What are you doing? What? Okay, so you got view on that from there. Okay. Just a slight view. So here comes the trucks eventually. Okay, so it's a Maxim. So you'll spot it again, right? But it won't target you because it's, you know, I don't think I can see you. Because it's too stealthy, right? So, okay guys, what are you guys doing? Okay, so that is not seeing this. I should have remembered the time. But I can review the video. I'll review the video and figure it out from there and put it in the description. Okay, so Maxim is medium stealth. Maximum medium stealth, and should be targeting it right now. Yeah, that's where. Aw, poor attack power. So you only got spotted once, and these are also. So what were you doing that's different? What were you doing that's different? Okay. Oh, okay, aiming. Oh, son of a. Oh, okay, so you aimed at all of them. Okay, so Wow. So what does that mean for loss? What does that mean for loss? So he was right. Ooh, he was right here. If he was right there, he'd not get shot. Oh my god, that's hilarious. So right there. What the hell? So right here's the danger zone. So his tank was parked right in the danger zone. Now, why is that? Why did the tank... Most likely because the tank saw a target it could shoot at and stopped right there. That's probably what... that's probably what Yaman was taking advantage of, because he knows this location and knows it can work. Probably, I don't know how he figured it out, but he's experienced, right? So he definitely figured out that if you've got an attack doing an attack move down this road, it's going to stop to shoot at you, and you'll be able to take it out if you're right there. Which you wouldn't think, because, you know, he's banking on the fact that the other person will hover on that and go, oh, I can't see you. But right here, you can. So, it's fascinating. So I wonder what takes precedent for loss. Like, based on, you know, what I'm... Like, what would take precedence? Okay, so we'll ignore the hitbox thing. That's probably a red herring. And I shouldn't speculate about mechanics that deep. So we know the gray border includes loss, so there we go. Well, why? Because right here I can see it. And I can see it from here. And this is only this small location that can be spotted from this location. If I went back further, could I still spot that area? Well, yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's the same kind of spot that I can see from here, right? Yeah, and down here, this is the location I liked, because you can get that. Right? And you can see from here, you can see I've got an angle on it. And from here, I can see you've got an angle on me, right? So that would make sense. And it's right, look, it's right freaking here. Look, right, you know, crazy stuff. So I come around this corner, right here, right in this spot. I've got loss on that spot right there. And right here along this area right here, and down here I can see, but right here it doesn't look like you've got a shot, which possibly could be good luck on Yaman's part, but he's so experienced, I'll bet it just confuses people, and that's why he puts it there, because you do have loss on right here, even though it doesn't appear to be. It's just, you know, just it's probably just the weaknesses of the loss hotkey, the C. You know. So yay, it is a trick shot location, but anywhere around it is going to be able to see that spot. So yeah. And if you look right here at this box right here, that gray border includes that spot. And anywhere in this area should be seeing this spot. And if you go right here, that spot definitely you can see, you're going to be able to, like, he was right there. So if he just hovered his cursor over and included the gray border, that would account for that. So what's more reliable? Probably your target's loss. Your target's loss, including the gray border, most important, is where you're going to be able to see that spot. Guaranteed. But you must include the gray border. Otherwise it won't work. But yeah, your opponent's loss doesn't matter as much as the target's loss. So that means if I'm setting up a kill zone for this area, I need to not pay attention to where I am. I need to pay attention to, but it makes things harder, right? Because you can't easily do it. Because if you're trying to hit this spot right here, right here, I can go, okay, well, I need to be over here somewhere in that area. And then you can figure it out. Like right here, where I picked the spot, it was right, or where's the spot? I picked right here, which is good. I mean, it's pretty good. It's got the biggest zone, and it's got, flanking fire into the town, and I like it, right? His spot right here has the same, but you wouldn't know it. But it is included in this, like in this area right here. You're like just around it, you'll be able to see. So I'm fairly sure that Yaman's experience has shown him that this spot is going to confuse people. I'm just probably reading too much into it. It could have just been like Yaman was like, click, 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 I know around here it's good. And he went with that. And unfortunately for attack power, he was aiming at your opponent's unit to get the loss. But I suspect that if you're trying to see, oh, can the enemy see me, hover your cursor over your own unit and you'll be able to figure it out. That's my working hypothesis right now. And also, you must include the gray border in that. Otherwise, you're going to be completely off in some areas. Like I just looked at the clear, but you must include the gray border. That is critical, as we have seen. So, thanks for watching. Yeah, that's interesting. So I learned a few things, and damn. Yeah, his attack bar was just unlucky. He hovered over his enemy's loss and then went, can't see me. Let's play that again. Play it again, Sam. All right. So he's got question mark. Where is he still? No. Okay. So
let's get another CB here.
There it is. It's unloading. Oh, interesting. So he hadn't stopped to shoot at. Oh, tricky.
Karadashimoto Rashita? Oh, it's shooting at the... It's like, no.
And you'll notice he hovered over the enemy to get its loss. And then it was like, oh, he just totally didn't think about the tank.
Shooting at the T-70. What? Doesn't have a line of sight to that.
Oh, so look at that. Now, as you can see, if he'd hovered over his own unit that he would be worried about, like, say, the tank, that's the most valuable, and countered hard by the AT, if he'd done that, he would have known instantly, if he included the gray border, he would have instantly known, oh crap, I need to back off, and he would have backed off seconds earlier because, as you saw, he was almost safe. He was almost safe. So, yeah, interesting.
But of course it actually does. Of course it secretly does.
All right. Thanks. All right. Welcome to Steel Division 2. I'm Major Freak. Hopefully this video will record properly. I'm having issues recording YouTube videos So this is, I'll bring it up hopefully by starting with desktop. I can make this work. So hopefully this won't be a black screen. So what we've got is a semi-recent video from Attack Power and Yaman's evil evil trick shot locations. So Yaman's got his pack 40 right there, and it's kind of blurry. It's hard to pick it out, but the way I figure, there's a tree, there's a tree, there's a tree, there's a tank, there's the AT, and it's kind of in line. It's right near the middle of that third house. And let's bring up the in-game right here. So 1, 2, 3 trees there, and right there. Can I see the bush? Not really, it's too blurry. Oh, is that a bush? Maybe. But anyways, he's right in the middle of the third. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. Ooh. Give me a sec here. I miscounted the. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it looks like there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth house right there, right in the middle, right. Yes, that must be the bush. So he's right there. Okay. So if you're looking down this front, I'm going to keep the view to Attack Powers. So that view is right there. And as you can see, yeah, you have to be right here. Oh, right here. No, that is not the location of that. Ish, no. I'd say right there. Okay, so the one thing I've learned from my today's and yesterday's analysis of the loss, the field of view, is that you must include the gray border. You absolutely have to in your calculations. So I believe that Attack Power moved his tank back to here, thinking that he'd be out of loss, but he wasn't. Let's see if he has enough time to do that, because the last time him and Astug and Yaman's pack 40 happened, he was a little bit too late. So he's backing up right away as per his this is the second video grinding. The first video was on against Yaman, was on Orsha North. So he delayed backing up his Stug, and that cost him dearly. But this time he was quick on the draw and backed it up. He backed it up, and that got him to... Where did he do it? Give me a sec here. 54, 56, 59...
Best answer is probably right here, where he's throwing all these troops.
He clicked right there. So he clicked right... I'm going to have to recreate the angle here. How close is he? I've almost got it. Almost got it. Almost got it. Sorry. Should have done this prior to the video. My apologies. So right there is good. And over, and that. Okay, so that's the angle. Pretty much got it perfect. So he clicked right. Sometimes the trees will actually look different. So he clicked right. Below that. So right there. So he clicked right here. And if you think about it, that gray border, well, yeah, but his... Like my previous video on Ocean North watching the first Yaman game against Attack Power, my working hypothesis was you need to hover over your target's location in order to get the proper loss for the gun you're using, but he was right there. And look, the gray border is, you know, it's actually, the clear is right where he clicked. Let's look at it again. It's right below C. No, it's definitely the gray border, but I was going by the working hypothesis that you use the target's, the victim's loss to see if you can actually shoot it. But here it's not. Well, fuck. Okay, so did Attack Power actually get to that location in time, right? Or did it blow up? Look, it's moving it. Oh, Yaman moved it ahead. Look, it's moving. Oh, sneaky bugger. Okay, let's reanalyze that now that we know that Yaman was sneaky little bugger and moved it. So he was originally right here. And he lost line of sight. He might not have. He might have seen the tank move and started to move himself, knowing that he needed that. Because he probably knows to use the target's loss, because it's right here. As you can see, that gray border. He could have easily hit it if you go by, you know, using that location, right? But you have to do your victim's loss. So he needed to move slightly forward, and we'll probably see him right on that edge. Hopefully he doesn't move it after the tank is lost.
There's just troops everywhere. Again, they're only...
There. So where the hell is that? That's 1, 2, 3. So he's just slightly forward, and that would be... yeah, just fraction of forward. And of course, as you can see, it's still got the view to that bush. But if we go right here, 1, 2, no, he's still 1, 2, 3 trees. Attack bar would have had to lose his right, damn it, there. So we should see the wreck right there. If the wreck is not there, and it's right there, well, look at the gray border, right? Look at the gray border. He clicked right here. tough. I'm assuming the wreck is closer than that bush.
20 points, but they're good enough. Oh,
Damn it.
3? What? I thought I backed him.
It is right there. So it didn't back it far enough away. So it was... I have to get this down right because my working hypothesis is the target's loss, right?
Duke 3? What? I thought...
Okay, damn it. So it is right... Yeah, like right under the tree, not here as he clicked. Did I... I'll have to go back and rewatch that video to make sure I've got... Because it should not have loss at all. There. I'll go around a little bit to see. But my working hypothesis is can't be correct. I mean, going by the one I know to be true, that you must include the gray border, it was good. I mean, he was good. He was good to shoot. He didn't have to move at all. He was good to shoot it. He didn't have to move ahead at all. He could have gotten that pot shot off and taken him out right there. Going by the border, and not even that, he's got clear line of sight to it regardless. You know, not even going by the border. But my first video on this, well, actually my second, the first buggered up the recording, but the first video had the working hypothesis that it must be the target's loss that you're using. Effing hell. That's sketchy. So the only working hypothesis I have is you must include the gray border. That's it.